Have you ever prayed for something, begged for something, cried for something, and when you finally got it, it almost destroyed you? Be careful of what you wish for, because not every open door is a blessing. Not every opportunity is favor. Not every yes is good for your future. Sometimes what you call a breakthrough, heaven calls a test. Today, we are going deep. Stay with me. There is a dangerous side to desire that many people don't talk about. We all have wishes. We all have dreams. We all have things we desperately want. God, give me money. God, give me fame. God, give me marriage. God, give me influence. God, give me power. But what if you are not ready for what you are asking for? What if the very thing you are chasing is not prepared to meet your character? Many people are not destroyed by failure. They are destroyed by answered prayers. Let me say that again. Some people are not destroyed by failure. They are destroyed by answered prayers. Because when the blessing comes before maturity, it becomes a burden. When success comes before discipline, it becomes self-destruction. When influence comes before humility, it becomes pride. Be careful of what you wish for. There is a story in the Bible in the book of 1 Samuel. The people of Israel cried out for a king. They looked at other nations and said, "We want to be like them." They were tired of being different. They were tired of waiting. They were tired of God leading them through prophets. They wanted a king they could see. And God warned them. He told them, "A king will tax you. A king will take your sons. A king will take your daughters. A king will control your land." But they insisted, "Give us a king." And God gave them what they wanted. Their first king was Saul. Tall, handsome, impressive. Exactly what they asked for. But not long after, their wish became their regret. Saul became insecure. Saul became jealous. Saul became unstable. And the nation suffered. Sometimes God gives you what you insist on not because it is best for you, but because you refuse to listen. Be careful of what you wish for. You are praying for money, but are you disciplined enough to handle it? Money does not change people. Money reveals people. If you are careless with little, you will be reckless with much. You are praying for marriage, but are you healed enough to sustain it? Marriage does not fix loneliness. Marriage exposes character. You are praying for visibility, but are you emotionally strong enough for criticism? Because the same people who clap for you today may question you tomorrow. What you're asking for comes with weight. Every blessing has responsibility attached. Look at Genesis and the story of Joseph. Joseph had a dream of greatness. He saw himself rising. He saw himself leading. But before the palace, there was a pit. Before authority, there was betrayal. Before influence, there was prison. Why? Because God will prepare you before He promotes you. If Joseph had entered the palace with the immaturity of his teenage pride, he might have destroyed the destiny attached to him. Sometimes the delay you are angry about is the preparation you actually need. Be careful of what you wish for. Some of you are frustrated because life is slow. You feel behind. You feel overlooked. You feel delayed. But what if delay is protection? What if the door that didn't open saved you from embarrassment? What if the relationship that didn't work saved you from heartbreak that would have broken your future? What if the promotion you didn't get saved you from pressure you were not ready to carry? You see rejection. God sees timing. You see delay. God sees development. There is another powerful lesson. In Numbers, the Israelites complained about manna. They were tired of miracle food. They wanted meat. They complained and complained and complained. And God gave them meat. But the Bible says while the meat was still in their mouths, it brought trouble. They wanted something different. They got it, but it came with consequences. Just because you can have something does not mean you should have it. Just because something looks good does not mean it is good for you. Be careful of what you wish for. Let's bring this to real life. Some people wish for fast success. They want to blow overnight, but overnight success without foundation creates overnight collapse. Some people wish for power, but power without wisdom creates destruction. Some people wish for revenge, but revenge never brings peace. It only extends pain. Be careful of emotional wishes. When you are angry, you will pray dangerous prayers. When you are jealous, you will desire dangerous things. When you are insecure, you will chase validation that drains you. Not every desire deserves agreement. Instead of praying, God, give me what I want, start praying, God, give me what I can handle. Instead of praying, God, give me success, pray, God, build my character. Instead of praying, God, remove all struggle. Pray, God, strengthen me through the process. Because strength is better than speed. Character is better than clout. Depth is better than attention. Some of the greatest regrets in life come from getting what we thought we needed. That job, that relationship, that opportunity, that shortcut. If you have ever said, I wish I knew then what I know now, you understand this message. Desire is powerful, but discernment is essential. You must learn to pause before you pursue. Ask yourself, is this aligned with who I am becoming, or is this feeding who I used to be? Is this helping my destiny, or just my ego? Is this growth, or just excitement? Be careful of what you wish for. Let me speak prophetically into someone's life right now. The reason some doors have not opened is because your future is too important to be rushed. The reason some prayers seem delayed is because heaven is protecting your calling. The reason some relationships ended is because your assignment requires clarity. You are not behind. You are being built. You are not denied. You are being directed. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the wisdom of God over the urgency of your emotions. Before you make your next big decision, before you pray your next desperate prayer, before you chase your next opportunity, pause. Ask for wisdom. Ask for discernment. Ask for preparation. Because sometimes the most dangerous thing that can happen to you is getting exactly what you asked for. Be careful of what you wish for. And instead of asking for everything quickly, ask to become someone who can carry it wisely. Let me add this carefully, because someone needs to hear this part. Not every delay in your life is an attack. Not every waiting season is punishment. Not every not yet is denial. Some things are delayed because if they came early, they would have ruined you. You see, God does not just answer prayers, He protects futures. There are things you prayed for 5 years ago that would have broken you back then. But today, you can handle them with wisdom. And there are things you are praying for now that your future self will think God did not come early. Sometimes God says no, not because He is unkind, but because He sees what you don't see. You see the excitement. God sees the pressure. You see the reward. God sees the responsibility. You see the glory. God sees the weight. And that is why discernment is more important than desire. Because desire asks, how fast can I get it? But wisdom asks, can I sustain it? Some blessings look good at the beginning, but are heavy at the end. Some opportunities clap loudly at the door, but whisper danger inside. This is why you must learn to pray differently. Instead of saying, God, I want this now, learn to say, God, if this will cost me my peace, my integrity, my calling, or my future, then I don't want it yet. Because peace is a sign of readiness, clarity is a sign of alignment, and patience is proof of maturity. So before you rush into your next decision, remember this: it is better to arrive late prepared than early and destroyed. And it is better to wait with wisdom than to rush with regret. If this message blessed you, share it. Let someone else hear this warning and this wisdom. And remember, what is meant for you will come at the right time, with the right preparation, and with the right peace. Stay encouraged, stay wise, and stay ready. God bless you. As you like, share, and subscribe.